The Commonwealth of Virginia, a founding institution in this great nation, and the rivalry between its two major schools is a storied one no matter how the season has gone, and everything is on the line when they clash for the Commonwealth Cup. Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Virginia Cavaliers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. The Hokies headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will go on the attack first. Virginia Tech opened up a can the last time they saw the Hoops.
Yeah, they took care of business, and they've dominated this rivalry, and Virginia knows that, and it's in their head. They're going to have to do something early in this football game to really turn that tide.
You got to answer the bell. When Virginia and Virginia Tech play, you got to start fast. Last time it was the Hokies. Let's find out what happens here.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Turns it upfield. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. They get to him as he throws. He makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Working that left side now. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here. Gonna look downfield again. On the move, he fires. It's caught downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Drops back on first down. Caught. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass again. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Well, that's unfortunate. This receiver's got real strong hands, and that's why they put this play in their playbook. They know if he goes down the field, jumps up, he's got the hands to bring it in on that play. He just couldn't get it done.
They'll run it. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. What a game he had in their last win. More than 200 yards and 4 trips to the end zone. The run inside. It's McCord. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got the first down. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. From the gun, fights off a defender. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hits the hole. It's McCord. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred is consistent. The disdain for each other is so much fun to watch late in the season.
There's just so much intensity in this game because it's normally played late in the year, and the offseason is based off of who wins this game.
He's going to take off. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. Swamped immediately.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size...
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing.
Number 98, set to kick it off.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Searching for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's inside. It's McCord. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a caught. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Plows through the defense. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
And obviously that linebacker is getting up with a little bit of juice, a little pep in his step. That was a great lick. Nice job seeing the ball thrown, breaking on it, and really delivering a good blow. But how about the credit to the receiver? Holding on to the football when you're getting hit by a big linebacker in college football, that's a big-time play.
The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hokies are threatening in the red zone. Trying to run, it's McCord. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hokies!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Finds his target. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their 2nd. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense got it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll pull it down. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Dead center perfect. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. They'll run him again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Pettis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. Using his legs, it's McCord.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Using his feet. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Play action on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Takes the easy completion. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. steamrolls his way ahead.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's McCord. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. On the move, it's McCord. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
On the move. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. The Hokies will try to punch it in on first and goal. Just plowing ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the beatdown has ensued. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Pulls and fires complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cavaliers can really attack on this second and short. Rushes on, trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Bunch formation for these receivers. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes a catch. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Trying to get rid of it. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Straight ahead, it's McCord. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on first and 10. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And here comes the offense on second down. They give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick give. It's McCord. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Hokie, Tech, VPI builds a big lead on the Hoos.
You got to love the way the Hokies have come out in this game, and they've just taken it. They're playing with more energy, and they're flying around.
They're flying around, playing great, playing with an edge. You can tell this game really, really matters. That's why rivalries are so much fun.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hands it off on the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. To the ground, he's got it again. He's past the sticks. There's a crease. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It was the Hokies gobbling up the Cavaliers in this one, and they will claim the Commonwealth Cup. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.